Hi everyone. So today we're going to be talking about releasing tight hips. So what might be some causes of having hip tightness? Well, that is regularly engaging in hip flexors and training without any counteracting movements like running, dancing, or even cycling, and also sitting for extended periods of time. I know we've talked over this in past videos of how it can cause tightness and prolonged sitting, because this causes the iliopsoas to atrophy over time. And also having a weak core, because a lot of the pelvic muscles kind of connect to the core. So having a weak core can cause tightness over time. And also, it could be a structural issue. Sometimes people are more inclined to have like an anterior tilt pelvis or a posterior tilted pelvis, so that could be a cause as well. And also having poor posture. Sometimes people have an inclination to lean on one side more than the other, so that could be part of it. And also really focusing on lower body exercises such as squats and deadlift. That could be a cause. And then, so how do you lessen tight hip flexors? Well, warming up and stretching muscles before and after a workout could really help a lot in preventing that. And also taking breaks throughout the day from sitting and just standing up and walking around, and also stretching and massaging that muscle with the foam roller helps a lot with getting that blood flow going. And of course, you can always apply heat to that area to also increase that blood and circulation. So now I'm going to be talking about some good exercises to do to help release tight hip flexors. You can do the half kneeling hip flexor stretch. All right, so but before that, all the exercises are going to be linked in the description below if you wanted a much more detailed explanation of how to do them. But yeah, so half kneeling hip flexor stretch looks an awful lot like a typical lunge, only in this case you're gonna be more focused on tilting your pelvis forward to really get that stretch in the hip flexor. So normally people would like to lean forward as far as they can, and while that's good for flexibility, doing it this way targets the hip flexor a little bit more. And then the next one is the 90-90 stretch. So this is probably like one of the most common stretches that I've seen on social media, and chances are you might see them as well too. So this is a really good one because, for one, it focuses on exterior and interior rotation of the hips. And then the next one is the supine hip flexor stretch. So what makes this interesting, because a lot of times people you could do this on the floor, but doing it this way where you're elevated and you have the leg hanging down kind of gives it a little bit more of the stretch there. So this one's good to do. And then the side lying hip flexor stretch is also a really good one, because if you have a hard time balancing and you're trying to stretch out your quadriceps, this is pretty good to do too, side laying on the ground. All right, well, that concludes today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching. Bye.